Save me a seat. Chapter 28. Joe. Joey? My mom is knocking on my door. Go away, I say, pulling the pillow over my head. But of course, she ignores me. Why does she bother to knock if she's just going to come in anyway? You didn't eat your breakfast, so I made you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, she says. She sets the plate on my nightstand along with a glass of milk. I'm not hungry, I say from under the pillow. She doesn't say anything, but I can tell she's still standing there. I hear her sniffle, so I pull the pillow tighter around my head. I've heard enough crying for one day. I have to go to work, my mother tells me. Your dad's downstairs if you need anything. I'll be back later. After she leaves, I come out from under my pillow. I look at the sandwich, but I'm really not hungry. All I want to do is go back to sleep so I won't have to think about anything. Mia is staring at my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, whining. I pull off one of the crusts and toss it to her. She catches it in midair and gulps it down without even chewing. I would give her the rest, but I'm not sure if dogs are supposed to eat peanut butter and jelly. I can't fall asleep, so I get up and play a couple of games of Brick Breaker on my computer. Then I finish reading the last few chapters of Bud Not Buddy. If the other books this Christopher Paul Curtis guy has written are as good as this one, I'm going to read them all. My appetite must be coming back because I drink my milk and eat the rest of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And when I'm done, I'm still hungry. Thursday is macaroni and cheese day at Einstein. That's the only part of school I'm sorry to miss today. A little mac and cheese would really hit the spot right about now. My mom usually keeps a couple of boxes of the instant kind in the pantry, but if I go downstairs, I might have to hear round 2 of my dad's stand on your own 2 feet lecture. Instead, I decide to do a page of math problems so I won't fall behind. Right when I think I'm in good shape, I suddenly remember the personal collection assignment Mrs. Beam gave us. It's due tomorrow. Crud! Mrs. Beam had reminded us about it yesterday, and this time I'd managed to write it down, which is lucky because it turns out that it isn't a personal collection she wants, it's a personal reflection. We're supposed to pick some object that represents who we think we are, and then write something on the index card about why we chose the object. This is exactly the kind of touchy-feely stuff I can't understand. What am I supposed to do? Bring in a pair of my earplugs and write, I have APD on the card? I hear a sound out in the hall, and when I turn around, I see a white envelope slide under my door. It has my name written on the front in capital letters, Joe. I'm not sure I even want to open it, but my curiosity wins out. Dear Joe, I'm not the best with words, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to say I'm sorry when I'm wrong. You said that boy Dylan never lets you forget who you are, but it's not his job to remind you. It's mine. You are smart and funny and the best son a father could have. There is more to you than meets the eye, Joseph James Sylvester, and don't you ever forget that. Love, Dad. P.S. Interleague Phillies Sox series this weekend. Want to watch it with me? I read it 3 times. It's the first letter my father has ever written to me, and it takes a while for the words to sink in. Mr. Barnes had a bunch of quotes on the wall in his classroom. One of them was, writing can change the world. I think I finally understand what it means. I also know what I'm going to bring to school for the next day for Mrs. Beam's assignment. Just want to see how long the next chapter is. All right, I'm going to stop here and then I'll record another one.